Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to go to the airport to fly back to America from Johannesburg, and I was thinking about this as people join in. By the way, if you're joining in, I would love to know where you are. I'm in Johannesburg, but what city are you watching this from? Even if it's after the fact, tell me where you're watching from so I can get an idea. But I wanted to ask that question, or at least answer the question for myself, which was, does your life really suck? And it's something that we've thought about for a while in terms of we all crave happiness, but we ask ourselves this question over and over and over again on a daily basis. And here's what I figured out. It really comes down to your suckability scale. See, I made that word up, but you know, if your life really sucks, it depends on the meaning that you put. In the whole world, we all have problems. We have our standard family issue problems, money problems, work problems, illness problems. We have all these things that are impacting us every day. And I know that doesn't sound really familiar because we've all done that. And what I found is that saying that other people want your problems is not the answer, because sometimes it's really difficult out there. When you do your best every single day, it just seems to backfire. I feel that way. If you feel that way, give me a thumbs up, because I want to know that I'm not alone. And the challenge is if this is the scenario we go on, where we constantly are criticizing ourselves. Then I go on Facebook, by the way, and I see a friend of mine, and he has this perfect life, and it confirms the story that I'm telling myself, that says, gosh, my life really does suck to begin with. And it's easy to look up at those people and assume that it's only you or it's only me. And what happens is that creates a victim mentality. And you probably know someone that has that victim mentality, right? And I tell people all the time, it may not be your fault, but it's your problem. But yet when we say that, what are you going to do about it? Start fixing the problem and stop blaming other people. Because fault, by the way, it could be somebody else's fault, but fault is past tense. Your responsibility to take action right now is present tense. And that to me is cool, because I can truly blame other people for why my life isn't a crapper, but ultimately I have to be responsible for myself. But I just want to make this clear for everybody watching right now. We all feel fear. We all feel demoralized at times, and sometimes we feel like we're alone. I feel like I'm alone sometimes. I feel like nothing I can do is good enough, so what I do is put on the face of happiness. And we do that, you do that, because we don't want other people to judge us as bad as we judge us. Isn't that interesting? So the secret is actually seeing beyond the appearance, because you and I are really the same. We hurt the same. We feel the same. Thank you for the heart. I appreciate that. And some people hide it better than others, but I think we all have that same affliction. And when you feel like a failure, it doesn't make you weak. It actually means you're human. I'm human. I'm not alone in this struggle. And we can't change the suck in our lives, because it's always going to be there, but we can change the meanings we associate to them. And let's be honest for a second here. Do you think the food being late at the restaurant is going to really impact your life 20 years from now? Or maybe you have a kid and they're throwing a temper tantrum in the middle of the store, and you may think, this is really overwhelming, but is it? It's liberating to know, for me anyway, that we're in this together. We really are. And Jocelyn, that's a really great comment. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Tell me, do you ever feel that your life sucks, but yet when you look at it, it puts it right back into reality? All you got to do is set proper expectations for what you really want. Stop, and remember this, check this out. Give me a number one if you believe this. Stop setting the bar at a level that's not reality. See, that's the problem that we do. I'm gonna close this out by telling this with you. I recently spoke to an elderly lady, and she shared something with me I'll never forget. I said, what's the secret to life? And you know what she said? Brian, the secret to a good life is to understand it will end at some point. That's brilliant, right? Because it's so simple, yet such effective advice. Life is amazing. But the secret for you and me is to not let the suck get in the way of your happiness. Thank you guys for taking this little, rant this morning, for some of you afternoon, as I'm heading to the airport here in South Africa. But I hope that you guys share this with your friends, and I look forward to having more conversations.